Trump was asked twice during a televised town hall event in Iowa hosted by Sean Hannity of Fox News to deny.
I forgot all about him.
To deny that he would abuse power to seek revenge on political opponents if reelected to the White House. Quote, under no circumstances you are promising America tonight you would never abuse power in retribution against anybody. Trump said, except for day one. On day one,
I'm coming with an iron fist.
he said, Hannity says, you're not going to be a dictator, are you? He says, no. Other than day one. After that, I'm not a dictator. But day one, all y'all going to jail.
Sound real wrathful.
Day one?
Yeah.
Jail, immigration, kicking everybody out of the country, lock everything
Trump
down.
Trump is coming with revelations, man.
Yeah.
Fire and brimstone.
I'm trying not to.
Firstborn being snatched up. Plague, locust, famine, pestilence.
I mean, think about how, come on. We've seen how petty Trump is. We've seen, people that have, dedicated their lives to this man.
Trump will not, Miracle said this, Trump will not leave office. If we get Trump in 2024, it's in perpetuity.
Oh, 1,000%.
There are no more elections.
No.
It becomes
absolutely not
a Trumpocracy.
1,000%.
Hold on. Try and not be controversial. At this point, if Trump gets in office and he wins, then the fear is that Americans will be treated like people in the global South have been treated.
Sure.
Due to our foreign policy. And so I'm really not moved either way by this argument, because if the only reason you don't want Trump to be president is because you don't want to be a refugee in your own country.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should probably not be making other people refugees.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm with you on that,
Miracle. You're worried about going to jail, but we support dictators who put people in jail. You're worried about being deported, but we do mass deportations. At this point, you're worried about the chickens, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe if you want better things, you got to be a better person.
Wow.
And so that's where I am, because I just think it's very white privilegey to say, if Trump gets in office, we risk all these bad things happening. But all these bad things are happening all over the world.
Wow.
Because of the people we put in office and people we support. From, we were out there with what's his face in Brazil, Bolsonaro. We've been out with these far right people in Italy and in people in Sweden.
The guy in Argentina now.
We support these folks. And then we're going to be like, oh my gosh, maybe we should stop supporting bad people abroad.
Yeah, and a lot of these issues, like you said, there is still deportations happening. There's still mass incarceration happening. All of this is happening. There's still a lot of folks being, profiled and all these things. I mean, we see it, every week is some other police brutality video that comes out, where we see this happening right now. We don't see justice happening. So it is kind of a thing of, you just want people to take their medicine. Take that medicine.
I should be like, listen, the world, this GTA 6,
oh my God,
the world is wild. But
definitely...
no, I think that we need leadership to move us away from anger and violence. I think we need leadership to be like, okay, it's getting too rowdy out here. Let's try something different and try something better. But we keep just getting people who are like, more guns, more police, more prisons. I don't know.
Miracle, you're sounding very Jonathan Majors right now, okay? You expect these men to be like Martin Luther King?
I expect better. I'm so disappointed in our leadership. But it's just I don't know. I want Biden to be like, okay, y'all, we got focus on this inflation. But it's we're going to yell at corporations. We're past that. People need something different, and I think that right now it's just not there. And then Trump is probably going to be president from a prison cell. It's just going to be a mad, wild time in 2024.
It's going to be a wild time. Trouble. the prospect of the rematch?
I'm just thinking to myself, like, we don't have any other potential candidates.
We do.
Than the oldest to be a president.
We have a few, but we don't.
And it's like, what makes Biden think at his old age? And this is no disrespect to like the elderly, but it's just like, come on, bro. Like what Miracle said is like, bro, you could be chilling.
Yes.
I know that being president is a stressful job. Looking at how gray Barack became,
absolutely,
in just 8 years,
and then think like president is hard, and then campaigning because you have to go to your schedule. You got to go to all these. Remember, 2020 was kind of an alley-oop for Biden because of COVID. We didn't have too many campaign rallies.
He's going to be on the campaign trail with like an oxygen mask and prune juice. Metamucil.
He got to think about all them steps he got to walk up. You know
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to be changing his dentures like like the pit crew changes cars.
Really
trouble.
You're never getting the interview. You're never getting the interview.
Really trouble.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm
saying? So Biden would not like anyone to walk a mile in his shoes?
You're never getting the interview.
But I'm saying like you're right, because it is like the scheduled campaigning. You got to be everywhere. Now, people are going to be, kind of judging the size of the rally. I mean, because to be honest, like if there's a Biden rally in Pittsburgh, I'm not excited about,
that's
a Biden
You're not
rally.
Gonna go?
I mean, no chance to witness history. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. I won't go there.
Yeah, we're on the same page. We're on the same page. We're on the same page.
But I'm saying, like, really, like, that's not like. I mean, again, like, it's not going to be a big crowd to see Biden or Kamala. So it's going to be fascinating to,
Kamala going to bring all the AKAs out. That's all it's going to be. It's AKAs.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. She'll bring, and again, it's like, and maybe, you have to do several. Like, maybe the first time it might be like, oh, Kamala's here, let's see what she has to say. But, yeah.
Not to be on my Jonathan Majors. But I feel like now is the time for Michelle Obama to, like, step up.
Yes.
And run for president?
Come on,
Michelle.
I would love that. I would honestly love that.
Last week was The Rock. This week is Michelle Obama.
Yes.
I think we need somebody.
Miracle went full Jonathan.
We need somebody.
So, here's the question. If she ran, could Barack be VP? I don't know how that works. Like, would he be eligible to be VP?
Technically, he would be eligible to
but
be
you
vice
don't want,
president, but
he's
you
not
and your
do that.
husband...
No, I mean, I'm just saying. But that would be crazy if they did that.
But I think
they ran it back.
the rules,
if you were president,
do it for a couple of years.
You were president for 8 years. You're not going to be VP. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just didn't know if he was eligible to.
Yeah.
I think that now is the time in our democracy where we really need somebody without all the baggage. Because everybody, like right now, there is no policy platform that people are running on, right? It's not like we're going to codify roads.
No, it's just popularity
have
contest.
Affordable housing. There's no policies right now. It's like one person's going to lock up everybody, the other person's going to stop people from getting locked up, and like a revenge sweep. Like that's not motivating people to come out. Like there is no messaging.
Right.
Let's finish the job is not messaging, right?
No.
Hope and faith. Brock had, we're going to hope. Yes, we can. All type of stuff.
Yes.
There is no theme that is galvanizing people. Even the Trump folks are kind of like falling by the wayside because like they're living in a world where inflation is like taking everything, and they don't have the "Make America Great Again" slogan to even cling to. So like nothing is working for anybody. Right now.
Biden's whole campaign is literally, "We're not Trump." Like we have to protect democracy from Trump. That's his whole campaign. So like you said, if it's another candidate, what do you say now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you promising now?
I wanted to ask like this question. Since Trump announced that he was running for president in 2016, has this trivialized the American presidency? Like, has this turned into like, America's next top president? Like a conversation of it, making it like a game show?
I do think that it has, in a sense of kind of like Miracle said, it used to be like, what are your policy? It used to be like the debates.
Yeah,
were like these real like policy things, and
it's turned into a novelty.
Right. Well, Trump came in and was like little hands, and
your wife is ugly.
Your wife's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like you're fat. I mean, like, and so it did because he won on that. Like, he won. And so now you have a DeSantis who thinks that he can just, like,
pudding fingers.
Like, his way to an election. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he literally thinks, like, I'm going to be, like, the biggest asshole I can be. And he did that for governorship, right?
Yeah.
And thinks that if I'm just, the biggest asshole, like, I'll win because that's what Trump was. You know what I'm saying?